Hey, good morning, everyone, and welcome into Mid-Morning. So we have officially hit the Burr months, if you don't know, September, October, November, December. Dr. Watson, but you were saying you have already seen cases of the flu, which is not common for August.
No.
So, Dr. Watson, what does that typically mean for our upcoming flu season then?
The answer is still out.
Okay.
Could mean that the flu is hitting very early, which is not good for a couple of reasons. If it hits too early before the flu vaccine is available, then you could potentially have a bad flu season.
Okay.
The other side of the coin, these could just be a couple of kids who just unluckily had some random sporadic cases. And we do see that. We see the occasional flu case. It was just a little concerning to me that I had two kids within a couple of days of each other in my clinic. So I hope that doesn't mean the flu's coming early.
And you were telling me off air, flu shots don't roll out till October, correct?
They typically don't become available till a little bit later in the year because the peak flu season for this part of the country is October through about the end of February, 1st of March.
Okay.
If you get the vaccine out and you take it too quickly, then it wears off too soon as well. So ideally you take the vaccine in October and it gets you through flu season, which is March.
Gotcha.
But if it hits early and we don't have it available, then you could potentially have more flu cases.
Now, are there any things that we can do right now? Like I know you said the cases you had might have been sporadic, but is there something we can do right now to, shy us away from any of those common sicknesses that we will experience during the Burr months?
Yes, there is some things you can do, and they're very simplistic things. Obviously, if you are the parent of a child that has some kind of illness, don't send them to school.
Okay, yeah.
You may not necessarily need to take them to the doctor. If it's a simple cold, they may not need to go to the doctor. But if they are sick and running a little low-grade fever and have a cough, stay home.
Okay.
Everybody wash hands, wash hands, wash hands. The single most effective way to kill germs is washing hands. So everybody needs to make sure they wash their hands, use their hand sanitizer. If you've got the sniffles, got a little cold, stay home from school, especially if there's a little fever involved. Try to limit exposure. That's the easiest way to answer that question.
And I want to talk about too, if y'all are listening, Dr. Watson has a few sniffles, but
I do,
it's nothing right now that we're worried about. What are you doing right now to, are we taking anything that maybe parents can do for their kids?
Unfortunately, mine's probably allergies.
Okay.
Because I have them here in the state of Mississippi.
And they're bad for a lot of people.
So I'm doing my eye drops and my nose spray and my Zyrtec because I'm sneezing, and so I don't feel sick. If I felt sick or had a fever, I wouldn't have come in today. I would have called you. But
thank you.
The sneezing and the itchy eyes, it's my allergy symptoms that I have all the time. So if that is the case, if it's more allergy symptoms, then taking some allergy medication or potentially going to see your doctor to see what else you can do, and getting some prescription allergy medicine may be the way to approach that.
All right, guys, stay with us. We're coming right back after the break. Welcome back, guys. So before we left for break, me and Dr. Watson, we had talked about how you've already seen 2 flu patients so far this year. And I know typically whenever it comes to getting diagnosed with the sickness, you have your medicine or you potentially can go the shot route. Will you talk to me about which one you see as more effective and maybe how long the symptoms may be if you get a shot, or how long your symptoms may last versus if you just have medicine?
For the most part, there is no difference.
Oh, okay,
in any
perfect.
of them. There are a few medications that, given by an injection, have some advantages.
Okay.
But for the most part, it's the same medicine, just given a different way. For example, a kiddo with strep throat, 10 days of penicillin versus a shot of penicillin. If you get a shot of penicillin, you still have to take, the penicillin is only 1 dose of medicine. So you still would have to take medication.
Gotcha.
So in some cases, very small ones, and it's not something that would be interesting to the audience out there to go through specific instances. For the most part, a generalization, the shot and a pill and a liquid are the same medicine, just given a different way.
Oh, that's good. I literally did not know that. So that is great information. And, you know, we were also talking about with the burn months, the kids getting sick, especially toddlers, when it comes to them being sick and touching everything in the house. At that point, do you need to sanitize everything in the house?
Do you need to? Yes.
Okay.
Can you effectively? No. Is it feasible to completely sanitize everything in your house?
Yeah.
I guess if you wanted to, Lysol, you could try. But if they're still in the house and it's still running through and they're sneezing all over, as soon as you sanitize it, it's contaminated again. So as best you can, things that your child would touch or interact with, try to keep those clean and sterilized. And that's why I said wash your hands.
Okay.
Because you, the parent, are constantly touching the things that they've got, and you're then spreading it around yourself.
And you're likely to also, you see a lot of parents probably get the sicknesses after their kids.
Absolutely.
That is, but you said you have been around so many kids during your residency too, that now you've kind of built up this iron immune system.
I hate to say this on TV, but I'm gonna knock on the table. I just don't routinely get sick with a lot of things anymore. But I've been a pediatrician for almost 25
20 years of exposure.
That is just constant exposure to all this stuff. So I just don't typically get it. Now, my first year in my residency, when I was a new pediatrician, I was sick constantly with everything because you got exposed to it and it was kind of new to your body. But yeah, I like to call myself, I have the Iron Man immune system.
Yeah.
So it's 25 years of germs.
Of experience.
Of experience in germs, yes.
Yeah. Well, Dr. Watson, it's always good having you in studio. Remember, you can go see him in West Point. We'll be right back after the break.